Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 The Great War with me, Alpha and Austria-Hungary. So I've done a couple of small changes in between episodes. Most notably, I searched for the coastal guard and found out that it really is probably called Küstenwache. Wache is guard, so I guess that is correct. We just never really named the army, so I'm just gonna call it now the Küstenwache, which is under the command of General Adolf Schulz. I also renamed some of our infantry divisions and the Gebirgsbrigaden because I wanted to have them named properly, and I looked a bit around the history and I found out that we are doing pretty good as far as our army goes. So I'm hopeful that things are gonna look okay for us. We are currently working on the asserting position in the east, which is gonna give us even more political power, which is kind of funny because we don't really have much to spend it on, but I'm okay with that. We're working heavily on upgrading our railroads and our military factories. But I think we ought to put in more of these dockyards because we're gonna need them. We are going to need them. One thing where I really feel weak is the navy. So let's hope that my guess is wrong. We are still working on the destroyers. We'll need to start upgrading our battleships, which is gonna be okay because we're gonna upgrade them one by one, and that is okay. I actually think that we cannot even upgrade them using more than 5 dockyards, but I might be mistaken. So yeah, we're recruiting these new divisions, which is good. I think I'm gonna unpause it. We should be arriving at the crossroad anytime now. I don't know what's gonna happen with this Bulgarian Ottoman war, but they are still managing to hold on to their dear wife. I guess we should see a white peace here. The assassination should happen within a month, at which point I'm gonna start moving my units to the border quite historically. Okay, railroads were upgraded. Even though, oh yeah, it's this one, the third one. So do we see any advantage here? I don't think so. And this railway ought to be upgraded as well. We're transporting supplies in a bit of a weird way. But it's not that important at this point. What is important is for us to get as much supplies out there as possible in as short as time as possible. So the extra factor is going to go on the heavy artillery. Dang, okay, our efficiency is still fairly low, but we are up to 3.3 per week and growing rapidly. Yeah, 0.065 per day basically. How are you guys doing? Are you getting rearmed? You are, which is boosting our soft attack in an insane way. Jesus Christ. Well, if we keep that up, it's gonna be fun. Yeah, another factor has been added. So I'm gonna hold on to this and have it go this way. And once this entire thing is supplied, we are going to start thinking about adding the armored trucks, if nothing else. So, asserting position in the east. The position of the Central Powers in the east is the same: weaken Russia and build hegemony in the region. As war with Russia in particular seems to be nearly inevitable due to the Balkan situation, this is an effective course of action to take, though it will drive France and Russia closer, which could prove to be an issue. Oh, no kidding. So, organization of the realm I don't think is that important for us right now. Instead let's go with the Romanian reapproachment on the infrastructure effort. Oh, we can't really get the Luftfahrgruppen yet, so I don't think there's much to go with here. First Balkan War. Yeah, let's go with Romanian reapproachment. Limit trade with Russia. Yeah, this is just gonna be... Do we need all of them? Or what is the anti-Russian policy good for? I mean, it doesn't give us really anything. The organized Rome does not need that, so that's, I guess, just a flavor text. Let's kick off. Yeah, we still need to take you out on that queue. Okay, did we just finish another ship? We did. So let's put you here to drill. And we'll have to start preparing for the war. 51 ships in our main battlefield. That's kind of cool. 14 out of that is battleships, 3 are battle cruisers or heavy cruisers. Sure, those are just heavy cruisers, right? Yeah, armored cruisers 1 and 2s. Okay, more army units being recruited, and we're working on 3 factories. What are we doing here? Anything that we would like to get? Cartology department, economy and civilian, invisible ink, blueprints, navy intelligence, air force intelligence. Maybe let's go with the army intelligence. I'm sure we're gonna get extra agents. So by this time we should be seeing the assassination, if it's not blocked by the Bulgarian Ottoman War, which they might as well be. And here we go. They are not. Franz Ferdinand is dead. Franz Ferdinand, the esteemed Archduke of Austria-Este and Crown Prince of Austro-Hungarian Empire, lies dead. His noble wife rests beside him. Franz Joseph has lost another heir, and to the damned, vile sons of bastards that are the Serbians. It is worth noting that his other son committed suicide. The Serbian government officially denies involvement with the assassin Gavrilo Princip, blaming the Black Hand. Though few believe a lack of government involvement, we have sent compensation demands to the Serbians. If they decline, they will have hell to pay. Okay, so this is it. Time to start moving the units. So we want the 4th and 5th Army on the borders with Russia, and we want the... actually, how are we gonna do that? No, we want more units here. We want 1st and 2nd on the borders with Russia. 4th is going to be on the borders with the EU, and 5th is probably going to border Montenegro, or we can use it as reserve. So let's do that. Okay, divider orders. We're pretty much starting the mobilization here. Okay, so we're gonna have first half here. You guys are gonna mobilize on this area. You guys will continue drilling, but as we are reaching out the possibilities of conflict, you are going to help with the border situation. You guys still need to drill. You guys just have the 79th Infantry Division, so let's send that one to the border and send you to the border with Serbia. And you guys, how's the supply situation? It's gonna get much worse. And Austria-Hungary traditionally started the declaration of the war to Serbia by shelling Belgrade, so we're gonna try to follow that suit and prepare for a quick operation here and there. Okay, you need to get this in order. It's a split cause. Wait, do we have 3? What is this one? Varas Dinikos. Okay, you're not supposed to be here. You are supposed to be up there. Why did I put you here? I guess that was by mistake. Okay, let's put you up here so that you can get everything done. Okay, so how's the border situation looking? Still getting most of the troops in place because we are sort of playing it cool. You guys, I'd like to delete your orders as well. And have these units on the border here. Because we don't know what's gonna happen, I mean, anything could happen. So how strong is your... Damn, we have a really strong army here. I'm gonna let most of the fighting in the beginning be done by the Germans, which is exactly what happened historically, and we are going to try to assault in here. And I'm not entirely sure if we can have something like this, but taking Belgrade quickly would be an amazing feat. I mean, they would gain some bonuses here. What's the strength? Amazing, so hopefully that could happen as well. Could try to lock all the other units in place if we don't have enough strength here, but I think this ought to be enough. Okay, supply situation is not great, especially here. Some of our units are struggling. What if we put you on motorization and priority? And that would... Okay, make it, I guess, better. Okay. Not great, but let's put it where it belongs. Okay, our armies are getting into place. Can speed it up again as things are looking better. And we'll have to unite you very soon. 18th of July, another ship is going to be built. You are all in split, right? No, you aren't. Okay, so let's put... Where are you being built? Let's put you into Zara and put all of you in here as well, so that we have the fleet together. July crisis. First, our beloved Crown Prince is shot by some hot-headed anarchists. Then the Serbians, emboldened by their ties to Russia, decline our list of very simple and reasonable demands for compensation. So be it. If Serbia will not accept spoiled brats get their way, then Austria will simply extend rule over their own territory and ensure no so-called independent assassin ever gets another attempt again. So a bit of a historical context to that. Austria-Hungary actually had outrageous claims on Serbia, and despite that, Serbia was prepared to accept all of their demands, with the exception of the Austrian judges extending their rights over Serbia. Basically, they didn't want to let the Austrian judges to judge in another country, meaning Serbia. And the only reason why Austria-Hungary declared war on Serbia was because they were kind of convinced that no one else is going to intervene, which of course did not happen. And there was a very big difference in what was expected and what happened in the end. So right now we have only two major armies on each side. We have us and Germans, against Serbia and Russia. So that's gonna be some time before we can do something here, but let's see if we can start the shelling quickly. I believe, yep, Belgium has called the United Kingdom as our enemy in German-Belgium war, which is also fairly historical. So our units are attacking, and this is gonna be ugly because they got quite a lot of entrenchment, and I don't think we can do much damage here. We're probably going to lose this one. Not a great start. Belgium joined Entente. Okay. Yeah, our attack is... Okay, Russian Empire has called France. And so it begins. Yep, so we are losing organization and they aren't. Okay then, change of plans. You guys stop this attack because that is not going to work. Let's delete your orders. Instead put you in here. And we are going to push them from on the side. So let's check how the situation is looking right now. Yep. We are at war everywhere, so it might make sense to actually take this chunk first and then advance from there. Okay, Hungary has capitulated, that's interesting. Serbia refused Austrian demands. Serbia's refusal of the Austrian demands led to a declaration of war, which will no doubt be followed by countless others. Here begins the downward spiral into war. Dear God, what have we done? An independent state of Croatia has capitulated. I think they got some mistakes in these events. It's not like things are looking well. Okay, so I don't believe that they will attack us because our defense is too strong for them. I think we might even be able to actually push them if we were willing to sacrifice the troops. But we are not gonna go too crazy here. Okay. So Flieger Commando is, you know, not doing really all that much. Actually, you can do air recon in this area. At least be a bit useful. How's the navies? Okay, I believe it's time to stop the drills. Put you guys all together and put you as a strike force on the Adriatic Sea. And we'll have you guys as patrols in here, and you guys will strike. Now you are only going to attack at the medium danger, and we'll see if we can snipe any enemy ships. So you guys, we need you to start going and to make sure that we start pushing them quickly. So far so good. We're just missing a lot of trains, which is not what I was expecting, but okay. Let's make more trains then. Actually, would Germany be able to provide us with trains? Not sure they have enough. Nope, they do not have enough trains. Okay, gotcha. So let us try this attack next. This is a hill province and that should be fairly easy. We basically just snipe at them from the side because the river crossing was what is screwing with us. Okay. So this ought to be much easier. They got quite high defense, but they will not have enough to resist us. Okay. Yep, Max Stoss is using shock. Here, organization of the enemy is dropping dramatically, so unless they will be able to reinforce. So this strategy is working, and we are engaged in naval combat. Who are we attacking French submarines. Okay. I'm kind of fine with that. Let's see if we can sink them. Okay, 53. How are they doing? 96 and 90. And they're using strength much faster than we are. So did we sink? Oh no! Okay, the French Navy came, but we have sunk most of their... Okay, we seem to be winning this initial conflict. We sank 7 submarines in the initial conflict. Okay, gotcha. Okay, we're still crossing a river here, unfortunately, but that's just how it is. Okay, we lost 2 ships as well, but they lost 14 destroyers, 15 destroyers, and 8 heavy ships, 9 heavy ships. Well, no, those are cruisers, but dear God, we have massacred them. Army department was finished. Good, that's gonna increase our army intelligence. Okay, the divisions are taking heavy casualties. Our not so much, but it tells me that we should get more divisions in here. The breakthrough would be good. Okay, so let's see how our navies did. We lost 1 battleship, Dreadnought 1, sank by Duplex, and we lost 1 destroyer. We sank 1 French battleship, 9 French heavy cruisers, and 10 of their destroyers, and heavily damaged the enemy's remaining forces. Okay, so we just need this attack to continue so that we can cross into their area of Serbia. Okay, they are attacking us here. Poor Russians probing for an attack. Okay, Germans are on the move. But we need to start getting in here. Luxembourg has capitulated. Okay, Germany is already advancing into France. That's great. Enemy troops are amassing. We're missing the trains, but I think that what we should get in here is more Stoßtruppen. So can we get two extra divisions because they work? Yep, we can. Okay, so this division has been decimated, 70% strength, and these guys have 80%. Once this one is knocked out, we are going to be able to remove the other division extremely fast, because they'll be left alone. You are gonna get so much experience. Yeah, the commander is dragging our performance down, but he's going to be really good here. Okay, Germans are advancing. They're using some of their Gebirgsbrigade. Okay, one of the divisions is gone. The other one should be bleeding rapidly. Yep. Well, our organization is hurting as well. But once we get in there, we're gonna eliminate the 40% penalty for river crossing. Joras assassination, and I have just clicked on that, but I should have read that. My apology. But we're blocking them from reinforcing here, which is good. You guys are gonna fall very quickly. 21.4, 21.2, 20.8. Yep, and their casualties are also increasing. Who is justifying? Japan is justifying against us, really? Why Japan? Why would you do that? So we've taken some casualties. We are losing supply here, but we are going to advance. they are unable to resist our heavy shelling. How are we doing on construction? We don't have that many projects remaining. How's our navy doing, by the way? We got an extra destroyer, so let's add it to the fleet, which is in need of dire repairs, but they gained a ton of experience. Come on, come on, can take it. Oh, and we finished the Skoda 75mm mountain gun M1909. So this baby is going to be an upgrade to our field cannon, and a pretty dramatic one. 1.5 increase in defense, 1.4 increase in breakthrough, 1 increase in hard attack, 6 increase in soft attack, and 1 increase in piercing. Amazing. So let's just switch the production to that. From 3.94 per day to 1.26 per day, but it's worth it. Okay, so this delaying strategy is probably costing us a lot of lives. It is, but it's damn worth it. Yeah, this division is breaking. We got it. Awesome. So you guys can now stop your attack. We are going to defend here, and on that note I'm gonna end the episode here. We made our first advance into the Serbian territory, and we're gonna continue from here. It's gonna be much easier because they will not have the advantage that they had until now, which is they will not have the river crossing to protect them. So see you in the next episode.